What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. So I'm going to be comparing the iPhone 7 versus the Sony Xperia 10 Plus. Okay, so I think these are two of the best budget phones out right now. You can pick up this Sony right here for around $400 versus the $220 to $300 price range of the iPhone 7. I think right now the iPhone 7 is probably going to be the best budget pick. If you want an iPhone, and then this Sony over here is just awesome if you want, a big display that plays Netflix really well. Okay, anyways, I'm going to cover, the specs real quick. We're going to do a gaming test, loudness test, just an overall performance test, and I'll throw links down there if you want to check either of these out on Amazon as well as our full reviews. Now, let's start off with the Sony over here. Like I said, this phone is extremely long. I think that it's pretty cool though. So it's got a 6.5-inch LCD display. The body on it's a hard PC, kind of like plastic, but the phone can take a drop. It's well made, and I love it. So over here, the iPhone 7, you've got a 4.7-inch LCD display. It's got the front glass, the aluminum back. This phone's also a phone that can take a drop pretty well. It doesn't have the new design of the all glass bodies of the iPhone XR, XS Max, 10, and XS. As far as processors go, you've got a Snapdragon 636 over here. You've got that iOS 10 chip over here in the iPhone 7, of course. And then, of course, camera-wise, 12 megapixels, 8 megapixel front-facing camera on the Sony. You've got a 12 megapixel on the iPhone 7 with the 7 megapixel selfie. So that's basically the basic specs of both phones. Don't really want to talk about the specs anymore. I kind of want to just get both these phones loaded up. So let's kind of get these going. So the first thing I wanted to do here was load up some Netflix on both phones. So that's what we're going to do here, just to get the Netflix comparison going. All right, anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to load up. We'll see what comes up first. Now, both phones are basically on 50% volume right now, so that's what you're going to be hearing. All right, let's scroll down here to, I guess we'll go with the Book of Eli. This movie's pretty awesome. It's been a while since I've seen it. Okay, the thing that I've praised the Sony phone for is that it is one of my favorite phones for watching Netflix. It gives you that really long display, covers most of the screen, and it's just awesome for watching video. But if you don't mind a smaller display, the iPhone 7, still a really solid pick, but you can see that there's going to be a huge screen size difference on these phones for sure. Anyways, I'll kind of let this play through for a second here. But yeah, for a little bit more money, basically this Sony phone would be a really good phone for watching video throughout the day for sure. And we've basically got this kind of neck and neck right now with the way they're playing. It's pretty crazy. I timed it perfectly. Even though the iPhone 7 has some age on it though, I still think that it's a really good phone. Like I said, you really can't beat the price on it, especially if you're looking for a budget iPhone. And I've mentioned like 100 times now that, I miss the home button on the iPhones, It's just kind of weird not having the home button anymore. All right, so we got LCD versus LCD, everything looking nice and crisp here. We're gonna pop out of this this Netflix. I want to get some gaming going, like I said. So the game that I'm gonna load up on both phones is gonna be Into the Dead 2. It's very high graphic. The game looks really good. And I think it's a good game to compare both phones with. So that's what we're gonna start things off with here. I guess I'll just start with the iPhone 7. We'll start things off with, and then I'll make my way down to the Sony. But let's get into it. Let's kill some zombies. Let's do our thing. Oh, triple kill. Triple kill indeed. right, let's bring it down to the Sony.
James, are you there?
All right, so clearly, you know, we got this much bigger display on this Sony down here. You know, it's funny too. So many people have been like, "Man, that Sony phone looks so weird." But honestly, I like the big display on it. I think it's great. You know, you can see it's good for gaming as well as watching video, especially Netflix. The phone is just ridiculous. All right, let's kill some more zombies here. God, I love getting those triple kills. Oh man, just blasting here. Alright, so I could tell you that the Sony phone's definitely going to have louder volume on it for sure. I mean, even on the 50% that I just put it on, I could just hear the bass on it. Just so much more louder than the 7. Racking up them kills. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, checking out these two phones heads up against each other. I kind of want to flip them back over for a second here and talk about them. You know, budget-wise, if you are on a budget and you're looking for, you know, a good phone, this Android phone, the Sony right here, is awesome for the price point. I think it's one of the coolest phones I've seen come out this year that sells for around $400. And then, of course, the iPhone 7. It is a little dated at this point, but I still love the design on it. It's still a solid phone. I've got it in the red here. And, you know, you can get it for anywhere from like $220 to $300. Okay, anyways, I'll throw links down there if you want to check out our full reviews on each phone, as well as some links on Amazon for the latest prices. If you have any questions about either of these, message me below in the comments. If you have not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe, hit that like and share, and we'll see y'all later.